Well, in New York, it's time again for Pan-African Weekend. The annual event celebrates Black achievement by highlighting the individuals and ideas that are transforming the Pan-African and global community. A number of events will take place, culminating in the Faceless Awards Gala. To tell us more about the Pan-African Weekend and the awards, joining us from New York is Sandra Appiah, Managing Partner, Babu Global and COO Face2Face Africa, and Makori Abebrese. She's a Ghanaian actress. Ladies, welcome to Africa 54.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, first to you, Sandra. Tell us exactly what this week means and what is being recognized.
Absolutely. So this is the 6th annual Pan-African Weekend brought to you by Face2Face Africa. And this is our annual event here in New York where we celebrate the success stories and the people who are making a tremendous impact within the Pan-African community. So we're very excited to be in our 6th year. We have a couple of events planned that is really going to empower and inspire people within the Pan-African community. Starting on Thursday with the Pan-African Women Forum, we have some trailblazing women of African descent who will be coming to share their stories with us. And then we have several networking events as well. And then we conclude on Saturday with the Faceless Awards Gala, which is the most prestigious celebration of Pan-African achievement.
Now, Abebrese, you're a big movie star in West Africa. Tell me, why is this important to you?
It means a lot. You know, I feel like as a somebody who grew up, you know, in the diaspora, it's so important for us to be able to have people within our communities. A lot of times you don't even know that, oh, this person doing this amazing thing is an African, or and when we talk about African, we're talking about African in all its glory, whether you're African American, whether you're an African born in Brazil, it doesn't matter. But for me, as somebody who grew up in London, and just knowing that, oh wow, this person is an achiever, whether they're in media, they're in sports, they're in science, whatever, it kind of inspired me to be doing what I'm doing now. So I just think it's amazing that the Faceless Awards and Pan-African Weekend is happening, because there are a lot of young people who need these sort of inspirational figures and these sorts of events, and I'm glad I'm here to be part of it.
Now, Sandra, you know, you two great ladies, both from Ghana. How do you assure people this is not a Pan-Ghanaian event, and it's a Pan-African event?
Did you hear that? No, okay, so while Sandra is fixing her her microphone, he was just saying that how can we ensure that this is not a Pan-Ghanaian event since we're both from Ghana?
Oh, you know, I always say I'm African first. Yes. Right? I'm African first. So it's definitely, when you look at, I think one of the things that really excites all of us about the Pan-African Weekend is the diversity of, you know, of people who participate in it. So as Amma was saying, it's not just Ghanaians or Nigerians or you know, or Kenyans. It's people from all over Africa as well as the diaspora. So you will see people from the Caribbean, you will see African Americans, you will see Friends of Africa. You know, Africa is where we're all from, right? That's where we all came from. So I think it's just a really great event that brings everyone who see a connection with Africa, bring us together and give us the opportunity to network and achieve more.
Now, Abebrese, you've lived abroad and also you now act way back in Ghana. Do you see an appreciation, or to what extent do you see the appreciation of those who are in the diaspora by those who are on the continent when they see events like this? How much do they care about this event?
I think for the most part, a lot of people, for the longest, these sorts of events did not happen. And I'm glad, you know, we have this kind of event, because I feel like there is a huge appreciation. I know people who are planning to come from like Atlanta, and people are coming, you know, somebody was like, oh, they're in LA, they wish they could come down for it. For me, it's interesting that obviously as somebody, I lived in London, I moved to Ghana, I'm an actor, I'm a TV host, and every time, you know, I'm out, whether in the UK or in New York, and people recognize me like, oh yeah, we love African movies, we love this, we love this. It's encouraging. It's encouraging because for the longest time, the only kind of narratives we had, or the only kind of movies we could watch were, you know, Western movies or mainstream movies. So I think most people are happy that we have not only movies but music, and in the diaspora that we can all appreciate. So I think this is, you know, 6th year. I was telling, I think I've said to Sandra, but congratulations, because I know it's not easy, but I definitely think these sorts of events are here to stay, and we need more of it. And there are people seeking it out, and I think it's important that we have it.
Now, Sandra, I know this is perhaps something that could change the name of the award. Would you consider doing it on an African capital, somewhere in East Africa, South Africa, or West Africa?
Oh, yes, absolutely. And this has come up multiple times. We've gotten so many requests of people writing to us asking, when are you bringing this to Africa? And so we're definitely thinking about developing something similar. I don't think we'll move, you know, the whole thing to Africa permanently, because I think it's important that we have a representation of the Pan-African diaspora on this level here in the States. And so we'll keep that here, but we're definitely working on developing a similar program on the continent as well. So yeah, stay tuned.
Okay, just make sure you don't surprise me with the award you didn't tell me in advance, and I might just show up. Ladies, thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's Sandra.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Sandra Appiah is the managing partner, Babu Global, and COO Face2Face Africa, and Makori Abebrese is a Ghanaian actress. Thanks a lot, ladies.